Well, right now we're less than 24 hours away from when Beryl is expected to make landfall along the Texas coast.
Yeah, and several Texas counties have issued voluntary evacuation notices. That includes parts of Brazoria County and Matagorda County. Galveston County also issuing a voluntary evacuation notice for folks who live in areas not protected by the seawall. And that is where we find our Katira Winfrey. She has been live all morning long in Galveston, and it's been very windy. We've been watching your hair blow back and forth. Can you tell if the winds are stepping up at all?
I don't know if the winds have stepped up at all. It's been pretty consistent all morning. The wind has been crazy. The surf has been crazy. But we've seen a lot of people walking up and down the seawall, playing in the water. Some people took a break and now they're back out again. But I got a chance to speak with one couple who said no matter what comes, they plan to ride it all out.
Rough tide slamming into Galveston Beach's shores is one indication of what's to come. Tropical storm Beryl is heading toward the Texas coast, expected to drop massive amounts of rain.
We always have everything that we need in the house. We have plenty of canned foods and frozen foods.
Donna and Ronnie Hall traded the West Coast for the Gulf Coast, and Beryl isn't enough to send them running.
We've had two really pretty mild seasons. We were here 3 years ago when we had the 5 storms that come through, and that was interesting.
Ahead of an expected landfall Monday and high tide, lifeguard stands are being removed. The city of Galveston issued a voluntary evacuation notice for people living in the West End, not protected by a seawall.
The West End is, I think the elevation is like only about 3.5 feet, so yeah, they get inundated pretty easily.
Galveston County Judge Mark Henry announced a disaster declaration.
We're going to have rip currents that are pretty significant. We're going to have flooding, coastal flooding.
Adding that a team of experts are keeping watch, bracing for Beryl.
And again, a red flag warning is in place right now. Earlier, people were heeding that warning, but I'm looking around now and people are deep into the water again. But I do see a lifeguard walking over to a few people, so I'll wait and see if he asks them to get out of the water. But again, the red flag warning is in effect right now. For now, reporting live in Galveston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.
All right.